Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Have you ever met a woman who seemed to pull you in without even trying? The kind of woman whose silence speaks louder than her words, whose presence lingers long after she's gone, and you can't quite explain why. There's something magnetic about her, not just her beauty, not just her body, but something deeper, something that makes you feel her even when she's not there. And yet, most men don't know what to do with that feeling. They confuse it, misread it, or rush through it, never realizing that what they're feeling is not mystery. It's nature. You see, women are not complicated. They are rhythmic. They move in cycles, waves, sensations, energies. They are emotional not because they're unstable, because they're alive in ways men are often taught to suppress. Every woman carries a story in her skin, in her breath, in the way her eyes flicker when she looks away, and if you're still trying to understand her only through words, you will miss her entirely, because her body, her silence, her touch, her gaze, that's where her truth lies. A woman's skin remembers everything, not just physical touch, but emotional imprint. The moment your hand met hers, the warmth in your tone, the way you made her feel safe or not. Her skin isn't just flesh, it's memory. Her body feels your energy before your words ever land. And that's why when you touch her without presence, when you're distracted or entitled or rushing, her body closes. Not because she's rejecting you, but because her biology doesn't trust you yet. Most men mistake that for rejection, when in truth her nervous system is protecting her. But when you slow down, when you touch her like you're listening, when you hold her hand without trying to take something, but to give something, her body responds. She softens. She lets you in, not just physically, but emotionally. Because for a woman, being touched with presence feels like being seen, like being understood without needing to explain. You see, her body is not random. It's patterned, intelligent, deeply connected to the rhythms of life itself. Her hormones, her emotions, her breath, they all move in harmony. And if you pay attention, you can learn her music. Her body shifts every month, every week, even as her hormones change. During ovulation, she glows, her energy rises, her laughter becomes magnetic, her body opens like a flower in sunlight. She's not pretending to be more feminine, her biology is expressing life. And then, as her cycle turns inward, she withdraws, she needs rest, reflection, quiet. It's not rejection, it's regulation. Yet most men panic here. They think she's lost interest. They overthink, they chase, they pressure. When all she really needs is space to feel safe again, you want to stand out. Don't just chase her when she's open. Learn to honor her when she retreats. Be the calm she can return to. Because when you stop blaming her for being emotional and start understanding her rhythm, you become the man she bonds with on a level no words can touch. Look into her eyes. Really look, because a woman's eyes will tell you everything her words can't. Her pupils dilate when she feels safe, when she feels seen, when something inside her opens. Sometimes she'll smile, but her eyes will harden. That's fear. Sometimes she'll pull away, but her pupils stay wide. That's vulnerability. That's her body saying, don't go. I'm just scared to stay. But most men miss this. They're too busy trying to read her lips instead of her soul. They want her words to tell them what her body already has. A woman's eyes are truth. If you learn to read them, you'll never have to guess how she feels. And the man who can hold her gaze when she's uncertain, who can stay when she's afraid, who doesn't flinch at her silence, that man earns her trust forever. Because real intimacy isn't about seduction, it's about attunement, the ability to feel her without needing to control her. Her voice will change too. When she feels guarded, it's higher, tighter, rehearsed. When she feels safe, it slows down, drops lower, softer, warmer. That's not something she does consciously. That's her nervous system relaxing, saying, I can finally breathe. So if you really want to know if she trusts you, don't watch how close she sits. Listen to how her voice moves. Does she sound like she's performing for the world, or does she sound like she finally exhaled? Because when a woman speaks from that deeper tone, you're no longer talking to her mask, you're talking to her soul. And this is what most men never learn. They think attraction is about looks, confidence, charm. But what truly holds a woman isn't your dominance, it's your depth. It's how calm you are in her chaos. It's how grounded you stay when she's emotional. It's your ability to hold her when she's not easy to hold. Because she's been touched by men who wanted her body, but not her being. She's been seen by eyes that admired her beauty, but never her truth. So when you come along with presence, when you touch her like time doesn't exist, when you listen without trying to fix, When you stay even when she's messy, you become unforgettable. Not because you said the right words, but because you made her body feel safe. And safety for a woman is the doorway to everything, to surrender, to softness, to love. You see, her body doesn't open because she wants to please you. It opens because it recognizes peace. So stop chasing her body. Start holding her emotions. Stop asking for her trust. Earn it with your presence. Be the man whose silence feels like protection, not punishment. Because the truth is, women don't fall for men who impress them. They fall for men who make them exhale. They crave the man who makes them feel safe enough to stop performing. So the next time she's quiet, don't fill the space. Hold it. The next time she's emotional, don't run, stay. The next time she's distant, don't panic. Breathe. Because when you meet her with that level of stillness, she'll feel something she hasn't felt in a long time: safety. And in that safety, her body, her mind, her heart will begin to open like a flower finally meeting the sun. That's when you'll see her, not the mask, not the performance, but the real her. And when you do, you'll understand her mystery was never a puzzle to solve. It was an invitation to slow down, to listen, to feel. Because once a woman feels seen by you, she never forgets you. Not because you touched her body, but because you touched her soul.